Tonight, pipeline protesters remain suspended from Vancouver's Iron Workers Memorial Bridge. 7 Greenpeace activists are dangling midair in what they call an aerial bridge blockade. They've been there since this morning and plan on staying overnight, claiming to have successfully blocked a tanker from leaving the nearby Kinder Morgan terminal. CTV's Maria Weisgarber has the story.
High above Burrard Inlet, 7 demonstrators opposed to the Trans Mountain pipeline expansion dangle in the air. Their goal, to block tanker traffic from passing underneath the Iron Workers Memorial Bridge.
We're going to be here for quite some time throughout the day and night.
Will George spoke to CTV while hanging suspended under the crossing.
We have some light-duty hammocks that we are positioned in right now. We got food, water, so quite comfortable.
As you can imagine, this isn't something that's easy to do. It takes a lot of skill. It takes a lot of ability to do something like this safely and carefully and effectively.
Greenpeace Canada claims the aerial blockade has already been successful in keeping a tanker from departing Westridge Terminal. Kinder Morgan disputes that, saying there were no vessels scheduled to arrive or depart and their operations have not been affected so far.
I can't predict what will happen next, but I think that they're prepared to stay there until their message is heard and it's clearly understood that this project is unacceptable.
5 demonstrators remain on the scaffolding, supporting the ones below. The banners being flown feature First Nations artwork. One of them was designed by Ocean Highland.
The red and the blue showing that connection of that theme of water is life, and it is in our blood to connect, to take care of the land.
You know, I love this body of water. I love my family. I do this for your family too.
The Vancouver police have been monitoring the protest, saying the safety of the demonstrators, boaters below, and first responders is a priority, and they are taking a patient approach.
And Trans Mountain has outlined its construction plans on the pipeline expansion for the next 6 months. Work on the 290-kilometer stretch from Edmonton to Jasper is expected to start in August. In September, surveying, staking, and flagging the right-of-way will begin in the BC interior along a 120-kilometer stretch. Meanwhile, work has been underway since last fall at Burnaby's Westridge Marine Terminal, where construction of a tunnel portal will begin this month.
Members of the Shewepum First Nation say they have occupied a provincial park in the path of Trans Mountain pipeline construction. The group calls themselves the Tiny House Warriors and have set up 3 houses in North Thompson Provincial Park. The park sits just outside the town of Clearwater and used to be home to a village of the Shewepum people. The group was in the park for a cultural ceremony, but have not left since it finished on Monday.
CN says there are no dangerous goods on board a train that derailed near Pemberton. It's unclear what caused the derailment, which happened just after 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon. It happened in the same area where another train plunged into Gates Lake last September. Crews have arrived on scene and they will be cleaning up throughout the day. CN says 11 cars involved were carrying pulp at the time.
When we came outside, there was 2 cars in the water. One you can see behind me is just sort of hanging off the track. The other one was floating, sort of headed towards the middle of the lake because the wind had taken it.